Major funding for Backyard Safari is provided by the National Science Foundation, America's investment in the future.
Shh. We're bird watching now. We have to be quiet. Look, there's a bird now. It's a macaw. Look at those beautiful colors. Red, yellow, blue. Its feathers are like a rainbow. And its beak is a big hook, strong enough to crack open seeds. And it makes a pretty loud squawk. Here's another bird, and it's very different from the macaw. This is a duck, and it quacks. And it waddles. Take a look at its feet. They're webbed. Its feathers are all white. And it has an orange beak called a bill. Look at how flat and wide it is. It's amazing how much you can tell about birds just by looking and listening. That's why bird watching is so much fun.
Backyard Safari!
Come along with me, look at all there is to see on a backyard safari. Backyard safari.
Don't you want to know more? Well, what are you waiting for?
Backyard Safari!
Now's the perfect time. Come on in. The water's fine. Backyard Safari.
Backyard. Safari. Backyard. Safari. Come on, everybody, let's go.
You don't have to look too hard. It's right here in your own backyard.
Backyard safari. Backyard safari.
Backyard Safari!
Okay, bird watchers, let's watch some birds. Bird watchers are also bird listeners. We tune in to the music of the birds. Well, there's a pretty song I never heard before. Sounds like it's coming from a very large bird. But
Celia, is that you?
Bud, what's with the getup? What are you doing?
Well, I'm bird watching. Can't you tell? Hey, I got my binoculars and my camera, and I got microphones. I got everything I need. I'm only missing one thing.
What's that?
Birds. I can't find any.
Of course you can't. You're making too much noise with all this equipment you're wearing.
No, this is very important equipment.
Not for bird watching, it's not. All you need are your eyes and your ears, and you'll find plenty of birds to see. Okay, here's a tip. Find something special about a bird. It'll help you remember it. Take a look at this bird. What do you notice right away?
Well, let's see. Well, it's pecking on the wood in that tree.
Right. It's a woodpecker.
Ah.
Ah. Now, what do you notice about this bird?
It's bright red color.
Yep. This guy's red coat tells me it's a cardinal.
You know, that black around its beak looks kind of like a mask.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a bird that is blue.
Is that a blue jay?
You got it.
Yes.
But now blue jays aren't all blue. They have black and white markings, too.
You know, it looks like it's wearing sunglasses and a black necktie.
Ah, I like that. Can you guess what this shiny black bird is?
It's a crow. I mean crows. Look how many there are.
Yep, they like to hang out together.
They sure make a lot of noise, don't they?
Yep. Now, what do you notice about this little bird?
Well, it's bright gold color. That's an American goldfinch, right?
Right.
Yes.
And see its tiny beak?
Uh-huh.
It uses it to eat small seeds.
Sounds delicious.
Oh, bud. There are birds all over. Forget this fancy equipment. Just look and listen.
You're right, Celia. I am going to dump everything that I don't need.
Good.
Let's see, what can I get rid of? Oh, I can get rid of this. I don't need this. Oh, I don't think so. I'm going to get rid of this. Maybe not. Oh, boy. I don't know what to unload.
A pen? That's it? That's all you can get rid of?
Well, consider it a start.
Okay, bud. You do bird watching your way, and I'll do it mine. Catch you later. Bye. Bud?
I'm okay.
Most bird watchers use their eyes and their ears. In fact, that's all I used last summer, except my camera, when I made this bird watching home movie. Hi! This is me with my cousins at the beach. I'm going to check out the birds around here and see if they're any different than birds at the park. Look, here are some clues, footprints, 3 skinny toes. Reminds me of a seagull. Hey, here's an empty mussel shell. Aha. After seagulls eat the meat inside, they drop the empty shell on the beach. And there they are. Hey, wait, don't run away, come back. Oh, there's a gull now. Now just take a look at their curved beaks. They're strong enough to pry open mussel shells like the one I found before. And the good thing about living near the water, you're never far from a drink. There's a snowy egret. Look at those long legs. Good for wading in the water. And that skinny bill, that's great for spearing food. Speaking of bills, those pelicans have a pouch under their bills, which they can use like a net to scoop up fish. Whoops, there go the birds again. Off to another beach, I guess. Bye-bye. Sometimes I can tell a bird just by its song, but I don't recognize this one. Crinkleroot will know what it is. Phoebe, Phoebe, Phoebe. I don't hear it anymore. Wait a minute, there it is. It sounds like it's coming from Crinkleroot's topiary. That's it, Crink. That's the bird song I heard. Did you hear it too?
Yes, I did. I heard it because I made it.
That's amazing. You sounded just like...
A chickadee.
Oh, a chickadee.
I love to make bird sounds, and I've traveled around the world to learn them. Now, see if you can guess this one.
A turkey.
A wild turkey. Come on, Celia. Grab a seat. Now take a look at this wild turkey. Listen, then see if you can make the sound.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Now try this bird. That's a mourning dove. The word mourning means sad.
Coo, 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 coo. Yeah, they do sound kind of sad.
But the doves don't feel sad. That's just the sound they make. Think you can sound like this, owl? Go ahead, Celia. Give a hoot. What about this bird? Know what it is?
I do. It's geese. They fly south every fall, and I hear them honking. Honk, 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 honk. To you too.
But can you sing like this bird sings? Good job, Celia.
What bird makes that call?
A bird that glides on the wind. Don't you want to know more?
I always want to know more.
Then just step out there.
See ya.
Bye. Can you see it flying overhead, Sass? See?
Wow, this is great. I can't believe I'm finally here.
Yeah.
Hawk Mountain Sanctuary.
Well, I'm really glad to have you here, Celia.
Thank you so much. Now, what exactly is your job here?
I'm a biologist.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow, this is beautiful. Look, there's a hawk gliding on the wind, just like Crinkaroot said.
It's a great place to see hawks in the fall.
It is. I'm so glad we came here. Now, what other kinds of birds are we going to see here?
Well, we hopefully will see all different kinds of hawks. Maybe some sharp-shinned hawks, some eagles if we're lucky.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Now, there's another kind of name for the type of bird we're going to see. It's a bird of prey, or...
A raptor. And those are birds that are predators. They hunt other animals for their food. And those animals that they hunt are called prey.
Wait, hold on. Hey, there's one in the field. It looks like he's searching for food.
Yeah, you see, that's a sharp-shinned hawk.
Yeah, I see it.
Do you see how it got little short bursts of flapping and then a short period of gliding?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Are you looking at that group of birds? Well, why are they flying together like that?
Most that we are seeing here are migrating, moving south. As the days get colder and shorter, many of the animals that the hawks hunt are moving south in search of food, or some of them are hibernating, sort of like going to sleep for the winter. And so the hawks have to move and follow the prey.
They follow the animals.
That's right.
Ah, so they're migrating right now. This is the season. Wait a minute, what's that bird over there?
Oh, that's a little white-breasted nuthatch on that dead tree. Hawks like a sharp-shinned hawk or a Cooper's hawk might try to capture that as its food.
Now, how can I tell that something is a hawk or a raptor? Is there a special way I'll know?
Yes, raptors have certain features that help them see and capture and kill their prey.
Oh, I'd love to be able to see that up close.
Oh, well, I could show you up close.
Betsy took me to see a red-tailed hawk. Boy, when you said close, you meant it.
Yes, isn't she beautiful?
She really is. Now, this is a red-tailed hawk, right?
Yes, a female red-tailed hawk. She's an injured bird. She's partially blind in one eye from an accident, and so she can't survive in the wild on her own anymore, and that's why we have her. Otherwise, if they can survive in the wild, we like to set them free again. But it's important to remember she's not a pet. She's still a wild animal, so we need to keep our voices a little bit lower, not make a lot of sudden motions, because it will scare her.
Okay, all right.
Hawks have eyesight that is very, very strong, much more powerful than ours.
And her eyes are right in the front of her head, facing forward, right?
Yes, that helps her judge how far away their prey is.
I can also see her beak.
Yes, that's what she uses to rip apart her food. It's the way we would use a knife and fork to cut up our food. They would use their beak to rip it apart It's not what they use to kill their prey.
No, that's what they use the talons
That's what
for.
they use their talons. And you can see those sharp claws.
Very strong.
With those, they seize, they grab a hold, and kill their prey.
Look at all the colors in the feathers, too. They're all different shapes and sizes.
Yes, it's beautiful. Yeah, of course, the body feathers are what help keeps them warm, protect them from rain.
And the tail feathers help steer her, right?
Could help steer. And of course, the feathers on the wings are what help them fly.
How heavy is she?
Well, she's not as heavy as she might look. She's only about 2 to 4 pounds.
The bones are actually hollow, right? The bones
Most
of a bird?
birds have hollow bones, and that helps them stay light so that they can fly. Also, the feathers make her look a lot bigger than she really is. And of course, we all know feathers don't weigh very much.
Her feathers are so beautiful. They're so shiny. Thank you so much, Betsy. This is a great experience. I can't believe I was able to get this close to a red-tailed hawk.
There. That ought to do it.
Hey! Looks like you're inviting some birds over for dinner.
Yep. We're hoping for a big crowd. Pull up a chair and join us.
Oh, thanks, but I gotta head home. Guess you might say it's time to fly. See ya.
See ya. I've got to shake a tail feather myself. Got some important people to talk to at the workshop. Bye, Sass. Can't wait to see this project. Good morning.
Good morning,
Tell me your name there.
Zach.
What are you up to, Zach?
It's just going to make a birdhouse
Well, how are you going to make it?
out of a bleach bottle.
And what's the first thing you're going to do with it?
Well, you're going to cut a hole with a knife, but my mom and dad helped me with this one.
Can I see that hole? What's it look like? Oh, let me zoom in on it with my camera. All right. Now tell me, what do you plan to do next?
Well, I'm going to put the wire through to make it sure that it's going to hang onto the tree.
So that wire there is for the tree.
Yes?
Oh, you pull that wire through the bottle so you can hang it up. So what do you do next?
Then you start to sand it down.
With what?
Sandpaper.
I get it. Now tell me something. Why do you do that?
So the paint sticks on.
Gotcha.
And after that, you start to put the rocks in.
What are they for?
So the birds don't slip through the handle. Start filling it up.
Oh, and it makes the bottle heavy so the wind can't blow it around. Good thinking. So now what's next?
After that, you would get some peanut butter, and you would go and get it, and then start spreading it around a little.
Now, why are you putting the peanut butter in there? Oh, so the seeds will stick to the peanut butter, and the birds will get a good snack.
After that, you would put some masking tape over the hole that you cut
Oh, why are you doing that?
to make sure that the rocks don't fall out when you start to paint.
I see.
You can even paint over the tape.
What's next?
Now I would get some of the leaves and I would start to roll it in the leaves.
Now show me, what's this going to look like when you're all done?
It's sort of going to look like this when you're done.
Well, that's pretty darn great. Thanks very much for showing me your birdhouse, Zach.
You're welcome.
Now, see you, young fella.
Okay, bye.
Imagine what it's like to be a bird. To spread your wings and fly through the air. To view the world from way up high without so much as a care. Follow an eagle with your eyes and watch how it glides. When geese flap their wings, they help each other to fly. That's why they're mostly in groups when they pass by. With huge wings, this pelican flies slowly over the ocean, looking for fish. And when it dives into the water, it's found its dish. This owl cruises over the snow without making a single sound. But the hummingbird flaps its wings so fast, it makes a humming sound. See how it flies backwards and hovers in the air? Watching birds fly is one of the greatest treats of bird watching. Of course, watching them land can be pretty cool, too.
There's something about a bird in flight. It's really such a beautiful sight. Kinda makes you wish that you could spread your wings and fly. Then what kind of a bird would you be? A cardinal or a chickadee? A seagull or a turtle dove? Or an eagle flying high above? Birds, each one has its own special song, and if we listen, we can sing along. Listen, is that a blue jay or an oriole? It's a bird soaring high above it all. Do you recognize the call? There's something about a bird. Birds, they come in every shape and size, and pretty soon you'll recognize all the little differences between a blue jay and an oriole. Birds soaring high above it all. Do you recognize the call? There's something about a bird.
What's equipment? Huh, I guess he figured out he didn't need all this stuff after all. Bud? Where are you? Bud?
Quiet! I hear birds.
What birds? My, isn't this just ducky?
Birds are fun to watch because there's so many different kinds. Lots of people love to go bird watching, and you can too. Oh, here's my friend Caroline to show you how.
When you go bird watching, you have to be quiet. You can't say, "Hi, bird!" Oops. And you have to move really slowly. And don't wear bright colors. That's why I have this shirt and this hat. Sometimes it takes a long time for the birds to show up, so you have to be able to wait. Wonder what I'll see today? Hey, look. There's a blue jay. See that red bird? It's a cardinal. If I'm not wrong, I think that's an American robin. Wow, that's a red-tailed hawk. Hey, there goes a flock of Canada geese. I love bird watching because I get to see all kinds of birds.
To go bird watching, all you need is a pad and pencil so you can write down the shape of the bird and its colors. And bring binoculars if you have them. And remember, be as quiet as you can. And remember, the best place to learn about nature is right outside your door. Because when you're outside, you're on your own backyard safari. Bye-bye!
Backyard Safari is a production of Lancet Media Entertainment and is produced in association with the American Museum of Natural History. This episode of Backyard Safari is made possible by a major grant from the National Science Foundation, America's investment in the future.